I'll be able to do it from here. Let's see. Oh, I managed to hit it.
You got it?
I think so.
Hell yeah. Grab this up then.
Sounds good. I may need a water at some point because it is dry. And a little bit humid because the storm is rolling in. It's funny, you guys, how much light we had almost just even, what would I say, 20, 25 minutes ago. This whole porch was just lit up as it usually is, but we have a severe storm rolling in. So if you guys hear thunder and you guys see lightning, that is what it is. So I'm just going to wait a second here for Aaron to get situated. We just sharpened my knives. So we're good to go. I cut the bottom off of my watermelon so that it would sit here nice and firm. So that is part of it. JD, how are you, my friend? Lady, how are you? How was your day? How are you doing? Yes, you are my first like. Thank you. How was your day? How was your day? My day is obviously just starting. It is 11 o'clock here, so a little bit before noon. And I'm about to slice some fruit because I'm making a little fruit salad. We bought some fruit. You guys probably saw this in our haul that I did from Aldi. So we brought some fruit, and this is me slicing that fruit and getting it ready for us to eat. But of course, I chose a day where there's a storm rolling in. So this is going to be a very interesting experience for all of us. But I appreciate all of you guys for being here. Whoever shows up is going to get to see a little storm fruit situation going on, right? And I'm just going to be playing the watermelon for the next little bit. I don't know what's going on with me today, you guys, but I am slapping watermelon like a crazy person. So just waiting for A-Train to get set up, and then I will start chopping. Again, at some point you guys are liable to hear some sirens probably go off, some tings, because it is actually a full, it's a full situation. We're about to have ourselves a full situation here, so I hope that you guys are, yeah. Hopefully there's not going to be a tornado situation. If there is, then we're going to have to take this show to the dang basement. All right. But there definitely is going to be some severe weather. It's very humid. We have had a dramatic temperature shift, which usually precludes crappy weather here in the United States, in the Midwest where I am. So, yeah. Exactly. Title Pro, what's up, Rockstar? Yeah, I am going to be chopping, my friend. Chopping. It is about to get in. And I don't know if you can see this title. Well, you probably can't see it because you can't see the window out here. But you can tell that it's being artificially lit out here, even though it's 11 o'clock in the daytime. Because we're having a storm. So if your girl gets whisked away like frickin' Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz while trying to chop fruit, somebody come look for me. At the very least, I'm going to try to grab my camera on my way there so that I can vlog from Oz. Million views. Now I'm just playing watermelon like a crazy person. We've already established that. Baby, let me know when you get set up.
I am loading you up.
Load me up. Put me on. 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 Mm-mm. Put me on. Mm-mm. Put me on, 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 put me on. Why am I out here like this? Playing watermelons. Get out of here. Also, I will take a water, sweet potato. My whole mouth is dry as AF. Is that what the kids are saying? It's dry as I can't even say it right. It's dry AF. All right. I appreciate your little emoji party there, baby pants. I'm just in here playing the watermelon, so the sooner you bring me water, the sooner I can start chopping this bad boy. And all of the fruits that we've got. As people come in, hello, welcome. If you're watching this in replay, because I know I've got my replay gang. Thank you guys for watching the replay. That's a special shout out to you. Oh, right out of the...
You want it in the glass?
Can I get it in a little kisnappy? Sure. Can I get it in a kisnappy? Thank you, daddies. That storm is supposed to be here to my place Wednesday night. Yeah. It's weird because that would mean it would be moving slightly north because I think I'm a little bit south of you. West. I believe myself to be southwest of you, Title Pro. What's up? Don Zale's in the house. Donzale's in the house, Donzale's in the house, Donzale's in the house. Donzale's in the house, Donzale's in the house, Donzale's in the house. Donzel, I've got extra equipment to make my song for you today. So that's what's happening. You got your song with a little extra melon situation. So this watermelon is in great condition. I think my pineapple is perfect. I've got a couple other things that you guys might not be expecting to see in a fruit salad. Those are all looking good. But I will say that that cantaloupe is looking questionable. We've had that cantaloupe for about 2 weeks, and it was in the back of the refrigerator. And the back of our refrigerator is basically a freezer. And the cantaloupe looks some sort of way. So when I get to that, I will show you guys what that cantaloupe is looking like. And, you know, we won't know until we crack her open if she's aight. You know, but we're going to see. We're going to see what she's doing, what she's giving. But yes, good afternoon, Donzel, and good afternoon to everybody else. Good evening to some, and all of that good stuff, right? Just waiting for A-Train to bring me a little bit of water. Because in addition to being stormy, it's very humid right now. Oh, baby, with the straw and everything?
There you go.
Wasn't it fancy? Thank you, baby pants. Now that's some high freaking quality H2O right there, my friends. Sorry, Charlotte. Not the place for that today, baby girl. Only good vibes here. So if you start talking about bad vibes, you might get put in timeout. Just saying. I'm sorry you're having a bad day. Nothing I can do about that right now. But hopefully your day gets a little bit better hanging out here, watching us chop these fruits. But if you got an issue, I hope you have somebody to talk to about it, because this is not going to be the place for that today. So be on the mind for that, baby pants. Yep, we can just remove that immediately. Sorry to hear that, Charlotte. Again, not sure that this is the place for that, but I hope that you are finding what you need to help you get through that. Hopefully there's people available to you that you can speak with that will help you make your way through that process. Again, only thing I can offer up here is entertainment. I am not a trained psychologist, therapist, counselor, or anything of that nature. I can only provide entertainment, right? So hopefully that will help you through your day. But if you need more than that, please seek attention if you need it. But I don't have it to give you other than the entertainment, right? Okay. So thanks for handling that, baby pants. Here we go. Goga! Goga's in the house. Goga's in the house. Goga's in the house. Goga's in the house. Woo! Now I have to raise my energy level to attempt to match the energy level that Goga brings every day. All right. Goga is probably the most energetic content creator that I have seen on this platform. I'm not sure where he gets it from, but Goga is like the damn Energizer content creator buddy. Okay. He's got energy from here to there to everywhere. If you guys did not know this, Goga was kind enough to invite me and my little old channels to his Sunday service, which is a renowned basic podcast that he's been doing on his channel for quite some time. He's had some huge names, some huge content creators on that channel, and he was kind enough to invite me. So my date where I will be doing Sunday service with Goga is on June 22nd. I think it's 11:30. I'm not quite sure for that. I think it's 11:30 Central Standard Time. Goga can correct me. But if you have not already subscribed to Goga and you're not already following him, do so. If for no other reason, because when Goga and I sit down together and our energy collides, it's going to be impressive. Ray the Right Miller, my friend, come on. Ray, listen, I have to take a half a second to talk to Ray for a second. Ray, I sent the link to your channel, which Ray doesn't, I don't think has a real channel, but he's, his little Google thing. I sent that to my dad, Ray. I'm not even kidding. I literally sent that to my dad yesterday afternoon. And I was like, Dad, did you do something? Where were you? Where were you? Because Ray looked an awful lot like he belonged to us. And straight up, my dad was like, he was like, let me open the picture. And he opened it up and he was like, hold up now. He was like, hold up now. He was like, who Ray mama is? He was like, who is Ray's mama? And I was like, I don't know, Dad. But if she's at all cute and she's at all sexy, I know you might have made a play at her. So for really reals, Ray, we might be related. And here's the thing, Ray. I also sent that picture to my brother. And when he got the text, he immediately was like, what? Wait, who this? I was like, it's this dude. He's our brother. So listen, Ray, it's not just me and it's not just A-Train that think that you might be related to me. It's my own father and my own brother. We're concerned that maybe you might be one of us. Come on home. Come on home. But anyway, my dad wanted me to ask you where you're from and where your mom is from. And yeah, so, DM me that information because you might be part of the family though, for really reals, Ray. We might actually be twinning in real life. Let's see what's going on here. There is an opt-out, Goga. You can still be in the bushes. Yes. Goga's like, is Ray your brother? I don't know if Ray is or is not my brother. We're trying to get to the bottom of that. Okay, somebody get Maury out here. Is Maury still doing the thing? Because seriously, Ray, it might be straight up happening. Channel settings, privacy. Yeah, send the info, Ray. Because if my own dad thought that it was possible, and my own brother was like, wait, oh, Ray, I tagged you in the video of my brother. My brother has a channel, and he just posted a video of himself on his Harley. And I wanted you to see that so that you could look at my brother and be like, he looks like me. Anywho, enough of that. Let me chop this damn melon before this storm starts and your girl gets whisked off to the damn Wizard of Oz, okay? Solu! My sis Solu just showed up. Come on now, Solu. Come on now. How are you, Solo? How are Solu? Solo? Han Solo? How are you, Solu? I hope that you are doing well. Your girl is about to make a very non-conventional fruit salad because you guys know how I do it on this channel. Everything I do is non-conventional or unconventional or whatever the hell you want to say. But I got this delicious looking watermelon that is dang heavy. And just so you guys know what I did so she sits on the thing is I cut her base off. I'll show you guys that. There you go. And that's just keeping her so she doesn't roll away. It's not a magic trick. It's a culinary trick, right? Ams is in the house. How are you, Ams? How are you? Happy Tuesday. I'm about to get stormed on, but we're still going to do what we came to do. Now, my knives are all really sharp. I made sure to do that beforehand. I'm actually going to go ahead and cut the top off of this part of the watermelon as well, so that I wind up with basically 2 flat pieces. And I've got a little garbage bowl down here, so if you see me ducking down, that's what I am ducking down for. Thank you guys so much for liking the video. I think everybody in here is subscribed, but if you are not, make sure to subscribe. The storm is getting ready to start. So again, if you hear sirens, if you hear thunder, if you see lightning, that's all because this is happening real time. This is real. And I don't know how to fancy edit live. So you're going to get what you get. Anywho, so I've got my top and my bottom cut off my watermelon. And now I'm just going to kind of very jankily, because this table is shaky as hell, begin to cut down the outside of my watermelon. And what I might actually do is, yeah, leave that there. So basically what I'm doing right now is getting the rind off the watermelon. You guys all know how to do this. Doing as best I can to only keep, to only take off the, what is that called again? It's just the rind, as opposed to taking off too much of the flesh. Now, I have seen people in the South, in my country, in the United States, actually pickle this rind and eat it, but I do not recommend that. I feel like that would taste like nonsense. Right? But, there's people out here trying to pickle everything, so bless their hearts. But that's not how I get down here at this house. But anywho, right now you will just see me basically doing this as a prep before we get going. What's Goga talking about? That knife is sharp. Yes. If you're in a kitchen and you don't have a sharp knife, what are you in there to do? That would be like going to a gunfight and just having a pencil sharpener. Like, that's literally how off that concept is. You got to have a sharp knife to get done what you're trying to do. Now, this watermelon is looking very, very good. And I kind of can't wait to get at it. Now, if you guys see me looking down, it's largely because, as Goga pointed out, I have a very sharp knife. And your girl is not interested in losing a finger today, because these are my editing fingers. Of course, my necklace is disrespecting me and everything else I got. So it says, since I'm here watching you display your awesome skills. Oh, Solu. Did you come here to make fun of me, sis? Hey, Thany, how are you? How are you? How are you? I'm loving Thany's shopping videos. So cool to see, like, other countries and, like, basic things that, like, you do in your country, but you see them in somebody else's. Like, shopping is so different. I've done a lot of world traveling, but most of the traveling I've done has been in Western nations, right? So think UK, think Germany, places like that. And we're all kind of doing the same thing. But when you look at shopping in places like the Philippines, places like India, certain parts of Africa, like my husband's half Nigerian, it's totally different. is totally different. So it's kind of cool that I've gotten to know so many people from so many different places, and I'm getting to see how things go down in these different locations. Baby pants.
Yes.
You know, I thought I grabbed myself a towel, but then I realized that I had not. If you grab me more than one, that would be impressively good. Here we go. So I'm just basically, again, getting through this rind, doing as best I can to save as much of that delicious flesh as humanly possible, because that's what we want. That's the good stuff. That's what we want to keep. The storm has started. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it has started raining. Thank you, baby pants. And any minute, you guys will probably hear some thunder. You might even see some lightning, because I'm literally on the porch and the windows are right here, as you guys can tell by the light hitting my face. So we will see what we get today. I am again just trimming off as much nonsense as possible. I'm going to flip this bad boy over as well. And we're going to trim that off from down here. Baby pants.
Yes.
I may need you to empty my garbage bowl when I finish with this, because there may be some extra nonsense. What's going on in the comments? Just everybody relaxing and watching me work through this cleaning up of the watermelon process. So I'm getting all the green off. And then I'm going to come back for all of this white. Again, trying to preserve as much of the red as humanly possible. And again, this is why a very nice sharp knife is helpful, right? So let's see how she's looking. I think we did pretty good, you guys. Let me get this part off. Let me get this in my garbage bowl. So this is the bowl that I had down beneath me that I was putting all of this in. So if you dump it, babe, I will take the same bowl back.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah. It's always cool to have a good husband, partner, whatever, that is there to assist. Thank you. Love it, lad. I like your pet name for husband. Yeah. Baby pants. You know, Ray knows. We told Ray what Aaron's name for me is, and then Ray promptly started calling me Pudding Pop, because that's what Aaron calls me, is Pudding Pop. Or Phil, which is a shortened version of my name. Thank you, sweets. So yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, people are always like, well, what's your name? What's your name in real life? And I'm like, well, it doesn't really matter. Because my channels are all B-OK, so people will call me B-OK, and that's fine. But the shortened version of my name is Phil. My actual full name is Felicia. I was named after my Jewish grandmother, and her full name was Philadelphia. So I am, or I should say my Jewish great-grandmother. But I am Felicia, but it's spelled a little different, so everybody calls me Phil. Good water. Hey, baby pants, what's that fan set to? Oh, I suppose it's set to a 2. We don't want to go too much farther. But here we go. Now we've got this beautiful watermelon situated the way that we want it to be. And now I am going to do this. I'm going to cut her down the middle. Give myself 2 hemispheres. And look at that. Holy poop. When they say seedless, they meant seedless. Oh, I could take a bite out of this right now. Are we looking at how delicious the flesh of that watermelon is? Stop it. Isn't that beautiful? Do you see that, babe?
Yeah, that's lovely. Oh, that's really good.
So, got my little bowl here off to the side. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that. And I'm just going to start giving these hemispheres, ooh, she's juicy, a little chop boogie here. I wish I had a little bit more space, but you know what? Sometimes you got to just live your life. This is what it's like when you're trying to film in a situation like this. So we're going to see what we can do to make our lives easier, right? It's all about being able to adjust. right? If you're able to adjust in life, you are going to have yourself a better time. LJ, the realest South African, has joined the building. Come on now, ladies, say LJ forever. LJ forever. Forever, ever. Come on, LJ. Ams, how are you doing? Totally thought you were going to say Phillies. Or Phyllis. Oh, God, no. But I suppose that's a way that could be. But yeah, no, Phyllis is not my name. So anywho, we've got our little cuts here. And now what I'm going to do is just kind of go down. And all we're going to do is just kind of make some chunks, right? For our little, for our little salad situation. I wish I had a bigger cutting board. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good. I would call her. I'm actually pretty tall though, so I don't wish I was taller. But anywho, we all wish for things. They don't always come together, so you've got to kind of deal with what you got, right? But what we do have are these perfect, beautiful chunks of watermelon. Are you guys seeing that? That's summer. That's summer to me. A beautiful piece of watermelon, a thunderstorm getting ready to happen. I'm wearing my summer necklace. Last summer. Hey JD, hey JD. I know you were gonna put hot sauce on it. LJ, nah. But I am gonna do something similar. Baby Pants, do you want to taste of this delicious watermelon?
Let's see.
Let me get you a giant chunk.
Oh, I like that.
That's the Baby Pants husband help it out chunk. Beautiful, right?
Oh, that's perfect.
Got it. So I'm just taking my chunks and transferring them over to my bowl while we get the rest of this delicious and very juicy watermelon chunked up. Oh, there's like freaking juice everywhere, y'all. Everywhere. Every which way. But that's cool because that means that we got a nice little watermelon here. JD the 6. It's raining in the city. Fanny showing that support. So we're just continuing to chop the watermelon, you guys, getting it diced up. Pretty same size pieces. That's pretty much all we're doing, waiting for this storm to pull in. Oh, it is really raining, you guys. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's really coming down. Oh! We almost lost one. Whoop. There we go. Getting that in the bowl. I'm starting to question the size of this damn bowl. I'm starting to question if there was a bowl in the house big enough to support all this fruit. So it's a real question. It's a legitimate one. Here we go. I wonder if we should take one of those jumbo bags, babe, and I bag up the other side of this watermelon because the rest of this may not be reasonable.
Yeah.
Give me a second, though. I mean, you could bring it, but you might have to give me a second while I attempt to dice the rest of it. Like a freaking professional. All right. Because, yeah, right now this bowl is all watermelon.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see that?
Still got 2 fruits to go.
I know. Actually, more than that, Baby Pants. More than that. Okay. Let me move my knife so I don't accidentally wind up cutting myself here. The rain smells really good.
I know.
The rain is really, really nice right now, you guys.
Fresh.
Okay. Here you go. Something like a phenomenon. Woo! We slid her in, baby. Thank you. Thank you for your help and thank you for your assistance. Pour some vodka on it, LJ. It's 11 o'clock in the morning here, my friends. I know in South Africa it's probably very, very much so time for that sort of shenanigans. But it's not necessarily time for that shenanigans here. But you know I will bust out a drink no matter what time it is. Hey, baby. Can I get a slightly damp towel?
Yeah.
Thank you. We're going to try to get some of this stuff off of here. Perfect time. LJ, don't you have some ladies to mess with, LJ? LJ is like, my favorite ladies have not showed up yet. Come on, LJ. There's some beautiful women in here. Make a pass at them. Do your LJ thing. You're the realest South African. Can't nobody take that from you. Thank you. Oh, there's no other kind of... Here, I'll take it. Thank you. I'm going to get my cutting board. Good to go. And then I will spank that up from there. Ooh, this is an affair. Isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Juicy.
It's a juicy affair. You're right, baby. Don't be making laughs at me, baby. Don't make laughs. I'm gonna need so many more towels before this whole fucking shenanigans session is over.
Should I get some ready?
There you go. Gracias, mi amigo. All right. I think we are good to go. We've got a big old bowl of watermelon right now, you guys. A big old bowl of nothing but watermelon. Let me show you guys what's happening here. So this is our big old bowl of that. Can these ladies cook? LJ! The realest South African has questions for the ladies. All right, let me jump into my next fruit. You guys know I like to try to hit myself with a little quick screenshot because I turn these videos into shorts. And when I do that, you know, I always like to try to hit you with a lip lick. So like how surprising. It's like a baby. You know what I'm saying? It's like a damn baby. You know, rock-a-bye. So that's our little situation. And I always think that the top of the damn pineapple, I wish I could cut it off. I'm going to find a way. Because you guys know I have a DIY channel as well. All the stuff you see, well, you can't really see much behind me now, is stuff I made. I actually made the table that I'm working on right now. But I always want to like preserve these and use these in like a floral arrangement. Because they are about that life. Anywho, we're going to go ahead and cut her little topsies off. Booyaka-cha, booyaka-cha. Boop, boop. There we go. Little Chiquita banana type thing? No. I'm going to put her in my garbage bowl. I'm also going to cut her little bottom off. Let's smell her. Oh my God, pineapple, you guys. And there's storms outside. It's a freaking pineapple party. I don't have anywhere. Will you just hand them to me when the time comes? That's what her little bottom's looking like. Right? Smells delightful. So, let's go ahead and get her trimmed up. Taking off her little eyes. When I was a kid, I used to chew on that stuff. I know. Obviously, I was some sort of weirdo, but I don't know. I know that I have seen Nigerians in my husband's family take these and then like use them to make like tea or rinds or like some sort of juice or something with it. I'm not that cool, so they're just going to go in the dang trash for me. But let me know, do you guys have recipes for that part of the pineapple? I'm interested in knowing about it. So I'm just cleaning the pineapple up here, trying to make sure we don't have any green. Making sure we don't have any eyes or anything weird like that. Getting that in my garbage bowl. And then what I'm basically doing right now is cutting around the center part. Some people don't like the texture of the center part. I don't really care. But for the purpose of this fruit salad, I needed square pieces anyway, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm basically just kind of cutting around this inner rind. And then I'll actually save this. Can I have a quart bag, sweet potato?
Yeah.
Okay. Or I can give it to you in a bowl, and then you can put it somewhere.
There.
Oh, and the pineapple gave me hives, which is not unusual. I think we did a trivia night the other day. I don't know if anybody who's here was there during that, but pineapple is one of the fruits that people have allergies to. And sure enough, I popped a little hives cracking her open. So there's that. Now what I'm going to do here with my square pieces is I'm just going to kind of go in and do a quick little dice. I'll move these to the side so you guys can kind of see. And of course I'm doing a lot of looking down right now, you guys, and not looking up because once again I'm trying to keep my damn fingers together. But basically this is the dice that I'm putting on the pineapple. And then I'm just adding that to the Watmel. And just moving and grooving, chopping and doing all that fancy business, trying to keep the stuff off the floor. So that is what I'm doing, you guys, just giving the pineapple a quick little dice and adding it to our bowl that just has that diced watermelon in it. And it's getting very sticky in here, you guys. Very freaking sticky. I will tell you that. Is that thunder, babe?
Yeah.
We got the thunder rolling in, y'all. Okay, let me get this over here. We'll go with this one by itself. Doing the damn entire thing. There we go. Babe is gonna love this. Babe loves pineapple. Daddy loves fruit, period. Goga says, how do you preserve the other half of the melon? Well, the other half of the melon will probably get some vodka added to. If I'm being honest, Goga. So, and the vodka will give that, now that we've cut it, it'll probably give it till what? What would you say, like four or 5 days, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it'll be delicious. And it'll be just ready, it'll be ready just in time for the weekend. Vodka watermelon, Watmel. Yeah. It's going to be delightful. Now this is a lot of fruit for just A-Train and I, because that's all that's here. But Aaron likes fruit. So he might be able to take this whole bowl down in the next little bit. If we do not get the bowl taken down in the next little bit, if you guys don't know this, I run a live critter cam every Thursday, 24 hours a day on Thursday in our back forest. And we always give our critters, you know, things like seeds, nuts, fruit, and they love fruit. And then the good old boys, Ralph, the 3 raccoons I think we've got in the back, they'll eat anything, right? So we give them our leftover chips and stuff like that. So they're scavengers. So they'll eat whatever you throw out there for them. So yeah, expect to see some of this fruit probably out there in the back for the animals. What's up, Michelle? How are you? How are you? How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Thanny coming through. I appreciate you. So I'm just finishing up chopping this pineapple, you guys. And when that finishes, my hands are so dang sticky. I am going to go give my hands a quick rinse, and then I will be right back. While I'm gone, why don't you guys do this for me? Everybody who's in the chat who feels like it, tell me what your favorite fruit is. Let me know what your favorite fruit is. What would be going inside of your fruit salad? Let me know.
Seems like the consensus is pineapple.
Woo! What's that? Back like I never left. How's everybody doing? So pineapple, oh Lord, has a lot of pineapple going on here. Okay. Well, I appreciate that, you guys. Thank you so much for talking amongst yourself while I went to wipe and wash the stickiness from my hands. We are now going to jump into, I'm a little scared of this pineapple, or this water, or I can't even talk, y'all, of this cantaloupe. She's looking kind of crazy. So before I get to her, I'm going to jump into some of these unexpected melons that you guys might not be thinking about. So for those of you guys who do not know, cucumbers are a melon. Am I not correct, babe?
Yes.
Aaron's our resident farmer. Aaron's actually from a farm. And cucumbers are indeed a melon. So inside of this fruit salad, we are going to add some cucumber. It might seem, you know, unexpected, but the truth is that cucumber is going to be a great fresh element to this fruit salad. And I personally think that cucumbers are very, very aromatic, right? So it doesn't take a lot of cucumbers to really bring that cucumber really super fresh note that's going to complement all the other fruits and make them seem fresher. So that's just a little tip, trick, hack, right? I'm just using these 3 little basically they're hot house mini cucumbers to make our whole bowl of fruit salad seem fresher, smell fresher, taste a little bit fresher. So that's what we're going to be doing, okay? Do a little chop boogie on these, and then I'm going to cut these on the bias. You'll kind of see what we're going to get into here. Going to give them a slice down the center. Give myself 2 woo, 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 woo. And then I'm going to go side saddle on these. Right? Because these are our green element. I really want to be able to see them. So here's the cut that I've put. Oh, Lord. That's the cut that I've put on these. So we're going to put those in. And I'm just going to do the same thing. Bada bing, bada boom. Nothing fancy here, right? This is just a bowl of fruit salad I'm eating with my family. Nothing here that needs to be fancy, right? We're not working at a 5-star restaurant. We're just making delicious, delicious fruit salad. So, gonna do the same thing with this particular cuke. Giving ourselves those kind of cute little side cuts like that. I love freaking cucumber, you guys. Especially like hothouse cucumber. The smell of cucumber. I don't know if you guys are into this sort of thing at all. When you have like fresh linen, right? Like you just wash your sheets. If you put a little bit of cucumber, like skin, like some of these end pieces, if you want to use that so you do sustainable hacks, right? Where you don't throw anything away. You could take those little nubs from the cucumber I cut off, put them in a squirt bottle with some water, spray your sheets. If you like that smell of like freshness, cucumber is going to bring that each and every time. Very interesting cukes in the fruit salad. Yes, Tile Pro. You know we always do something crazy over here. You know we do. We like to, you know, eating is a thing and cooking is a thing where you can really be creative. Now, as you guys can probably imagine who have been on my DIY channel, we live creatively. Both Aaron and I are artists. That's how we met. We met in an art co-op in St. Paul, Minnesota. His drummer was my next door neighbor. And everything that Aaron and I do is art. And to me, living artistically, living as if everything is art, allows you to be open to the possibility that creativity exists everywhere, right? There's always a chance. There's always an opportunity to make something more interesting, more exciting, more pleasing to the senses, really, because that's all art is. Art is a playing with our senses. The sound, the taste, the touch, all of that stuff. It's a playing with that. So as you're living your life, as you're cooking your meals, think about ways that you can incorporate more. Yes, you have to eat. Yeah, it can be just regular fruit, but think about different shapes. You'll see that I'm going to be adding a lot of stuff to this fruit salad you're not going to be used to, but those little additions are going to make this something better, something bigger, something more exciting than what it would normally be. So those are my tips. Now let me get this other cube cut up, and then we'll move on to our next step. Nice looking cuke situation here. Loving this. Loving the smell. ALJ said add tomatoes. You know what, LJ? I would. I don't have any. Because tomatoes are a fruit. Especially those heirloom tomatoes we grew in our garden last year. Oh my god. But I'm not growing tomatoes this year, you guys. It's too much. It's too much. Tomatoes are finicky. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for finicky business. At this point in my life. You got to be easy. So here is our gigantic bowl so far. Hopefully you guys can see that. The light is going to disrespect me. But this is our gigantic bowl with the watermelon in it, the pineapple, and now that cucumber, right? So, the next thing I'm going in with, you might also be a little surprised by. What's that? What is that? That is a freaking jalapeno, my friends. That's exactly what that is. Now, jalapenos are not the hottest chili we have. It's not the hottest chili we grow. But a jalapeno to me, again, all peppers, if you don't know this, are fruits. All chilies are fruits because they're seed carriers, okay? So they're fruits. This chili is a fruit. That's what it is. And so fruit salad makes total sense. Secondly, to me, jalapenos, in addition to, I would say, Scotch bonnets, to habaneros, very fruity in smell. and they will add something really, really beautiful to a fruit salad. Plus, you guys know I like it spicy, so I'm always going to want that little bit of heat, and this will get me there. LJ says I would add some vodka. LJ is like, listen, are we adding vodka or are we not? LJ is like, I need to know. LJ is like, if we're not adding vodka, I don't know what's happening here. I need to know. So basically right now, I quartered my chili because it was easier for me. And then I'm just pulling a little maneuver here. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy is going on over here. But we're going to give it a nice little dice so that the possibility of getting a little bite of jalapeno is going to exist inside of the whole salad. I apologize, you guys, if the comments are in the way of me chopping. It's really hard to try to figure out how to really situate this so that you guys can see everything. And we're trying a new space. So I apologize if the comments are indeed cutting off what I'm doing. If you're watching it on a TV, though, you're probably able to see everything. So anyway, nice little dice on the jalapeno, going into the fruit salad with that. I think I'm going to leave that freaking cantaloupe out. And I'm going to tell you why, babe. One, I don't know if it's going to fit in here. And two, she was looking some sort of way. If you want me to be honest, she was looking some sort of way. She looked like she was about to be a problem. And I would just hate that, you know? So anyway, just dicing up my jalapeno here and getting her in to the dang bowl is what we're doing. That's what we're getting into here. And of course, I'm looking down instead of looking at you guys because your girl is trying to keep her damn fingers so that I can make DIYs and other stuff, you know? How is everybody's Tuesday going? Is everybody having a good Tuesday? That's the question. Seems like this week is really popping by because it's already halfway through the day today here for us. And I know for some of you guys, Tuesday is already over because you guys are in the future. You guys are from the future. But it feels like this week is moving really, really quickly. So here we go. Just moving along here. Got one more piece to get diced up. And yeah, I am leaving the seeds in because we're not punks in this house. That's all I can say. That's why we're leaving the seeds in. If you want to take the seeds out, by all means, go ahead. But, like, why? It's not going to blow you out. It's not going to blow us out. We like spicy food. So, anywho. Smells great. This is going to be delicious and delightful. All right. So, we got our little jalapeno situation in there. Seeds and all. Pith and all. There we go. And that's good. Now, at some point, your girl is going to wipe her, go get her hands taken care of because you know what's not going to happen is I'm not going to accidentally rub myself and have a scene. But before I do that, I have got myself a couple of limes. These aren't the best looking limes I've ever seen. And it's funny because my Caribbean friends call these lemons still. But here in the States, I guess we call them limes. And I'm just giving them a little bit of a squeeze and I'm going to give them a little bit of a roll. Because I want to get that juice pumping. I want that juice to be good to go. So I'm giving them a little roll boogie. Your girl's just over here rolling limes. Like a crazy person. And then I'm going to give them a cut open. Now, I don't have the delicious upper body strength of my husband. So we're going to see how much I can squeeze out of these. They look pretty decent. Again, my light's probably going to disrespect you. We'll go over here. Nope, it's going to disrespect us over there too. At least it's consistent, you know. If it's going to disrespect me on one side, disrespect me on all of them. So, anywho, giving this a nice little squeezees. Oh, yeah. Engaging all my core. Engaging my full core. Okay, there we go. Again, Aaron could probably get 3 times more juice out of that. But I did the best I could. Okay, and this is also going to help preserve our fruits because any acidity, as soon as you acidulate anything that has to do with fruits or vegetables, you're going to get a longer last on them because that actually helps preserve things by one, raising the acid or raising the pH so that bad things cannot grow or it makes it more difficult for bad things to grow, I should say. Not that they won't or cannot. Okay, so right now we are good to go. I'm going to do 2 things, you guys, including get this hot jalapeno the heck up off of my hands and get rid of this, what I think is probably an already cashed jalapeno, cantaloupe, and then I'm going to be right back. But while I'm gone, Look at this delicious fruit salad that we made, you guys. I will be right back. Now I'm going to show you guys, because I told you that I would, this here Cantalese. I don't know if you guys are, my light gets so disrespectful sometimes, but let me show you guys. She looking not, you see what I'm saying? She looks more like a rock. Like I could just toss this to somebody and take them clean out. So I'm going to ixnay putting her into this for right now.
It is.
Pretty good. Oh, fruit salad looks nice. All right, you guys, I'm back. Like I never left. All that good stuff. How's everybody doing? Let's see that last comment from LJ. You guys are just rocking side to side, aren't you? Oh no, I lost a glove. Will you grab me another glove, Baby Pants? I think there's one on the counter. This is how humid it is, you guys. You saw when A-Train brought me this glass of water. The ice has already melted. It's humid as hell. Quick question. Can you take that fan and pop it just so it's not oscillating, but it's just facing me?
Yes.
Thank you. So that's our giant bowl of fruit. Everybody,
So it's just facing?
it's just facing me. I think I feel it.
Yeah. That should be.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Do you guys remember that old Jackson 5 song? Probably not. Anywho, let me do what I gotta do here. Yes, I got my seasonings. Okay. So these seasonings might surprise you, but they're gonna be pretty good. MJ and Venus, how are you? How are you? Oh, Goga just out here spreading the word. Thank you, Goga. And thank you and hello and welcome, MJ, new friend. I hope that you chose to subscribe. And I appreciate you throwing your thumbs up on the video. You are coming to the best part, and that is the part where our fruit salad basically comes together. Now what we did was we have some watermelon that I diced. On the bottom, we diced some pineapple. We also threw in a couple of unexpecteds, which is that we diced, or not diced, we gave a little bit of chop boogie. I know my light is a little disrespectful. To some cucumber, which is a melon. And then we also diced up a little jalapeno. Now the next part I'm going to do is also probably going to seem a little bit unexpected, but I am going to be putting in a little bit of salt. Now keep in mind, when I use salt, I use Morton light salt. It's basically 50% less sodium than like regular table salt. It basically matches that less sodium with potassium, right? So basically that's what you'll always see us use. And I'm going to come in with like basically like a tablespoon. Oh my God, I forgot that the fan was on, so the fan is just blowing. I basically got as much salt on the ground as got in here, but that's okay. The next thing I'm going to be doing, and again, my camera is not mirrored, so you're not going to be able to read this, but this is the Badia mango pepper, and I love this stuff. Very, very fruity, great with like chicken. I do not eat fish, but it's probably something that would be good with fish, but it has a very aromatic, very, very mango scent to it, and plus it's pepper, right? So it's pepper with a little bit of a boost, and we're going to go in with a little bit of that. Why not, right? It's a fruit salad. Let's boost it so that our fruit salad is about as fruity as it can be. Now, because that that fan is on me and your girl does not want to start, I'm going to go low. Oh, it's going everywhere. It's like a dust of pepper. Jesus Lord. Somebody take the wheel. Somebody take the wheel. Okay, we're good. I think it might be, oh, it's going to still do it. Jesus. Oh, baby. Maybe turn the fan the other way. Oh, Lord. It got you too? to get your girl. And you guys can tell that it is humid because I have got a full sheen on, right? Like, I know people are always like, oh, you're glowing. I'm like, that's because it's humid as hell. And your girl is just out here. It's a storm. And I'm glistening because I am sweating my behind off, okay? So anyway, got some gloves on. ASMR. Because I'm about to get into this fruit salad. I'm going to get in all the nooks and the damn crannies. So let's get in here and let's go. And I needed a bigger bowl. Do you remember that scene from Jaws where he was like, we're going to need a bigger boat? I needed a bigger damn bowl. But we got to make this work, right? Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. But you guys can already see that the colors of this salad are already going to have people ready to eat, right? You put this out at a party, a picnic, a bar mitzvah, a shiboogie, people are coming to eat this. That's all I'm saying. People are coming. Here we go. Loving it. Loving these colors. Loving the way this smells. Loving everything about this. This is phenomenal. This is looking phenomenally. I hope you guys are able to kind of pick this up in the camera. Now again, this is large. We just used half of that watermelon, but this is largely going to be a watermelon salad. As you can tell, that's the predominant color, is this beautiful red. Oh my God, this smells so good. Oh, man overboard. Man overboard. This is just so delightful, you guys. So delightful. So here we go. Doing what we're doing. I think we got a good mix on this. I'm going to try to throw anybody back in who didn't land on the floor back in here so that we don't miss out on any of those fruits that we spent all that time dicing, right? But when I show you guys how delicious this looks, you're going to feel every last piece of these pumps. Let me get that in there. Look at this. Come get your girl. Come get your girl. What's up, the AA Empire, my Nigerian princess? How are you? How are you? Talk to me about that, you guys. Now give me a hot second. I'm about to go get a bowl, and we're about to scoop some of this up and give it a quick little sneeze.
Yes, it looks great.
All right. Let's see what we're dealing with here, you guys. This smells so good. I wish you guys could smell it, if I could give it to you. It's really, really nice. So let me go in here. So you guys can see what it looks like playing alongside of this white bowl here. This would be a good place if you wanted to get real fancy for a little cilantro. I love cilantro. Some people don't, but I really do. But look at that. Are we seeing what that looks like? Look at that. Talk to me. I have to have a little bite. I have to. It's got to happen. Play it again, Sam. Play it again. That is freaking delicious. Everything about this is wonderful. It's just salty enough. It's tart enough. And that jalapeno playing with the watermelon, perfect. Perfect. Try this immediately. Baby Pants, do you want to get a little bite of this?
Go.
Let me get you a little everything on here. I avoided the pineapple on purpose because that pineapple had given your girls a little bit of hive action. Let me see what's going on here. So Aaron is to the side of you guys. He's not on the camera. But that is the bite that I am giving A-Train. Go ahead and take this down, baby. I love cilantro.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
with seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is true. Just so you guys know. What MJ is saying is true. So coriander, cilantro, same thing.
Yep. Different
Same
parts of the
thing,
plant.
different parts of the plant.
That's good.
Isn't it
The
delightful?
jalapeno and the cucumber are lovely. Really
Now,
good.
usually because A-Train is helping me out in the background, I give him a little something, and today, that's yours.
Oh.
Didn't you like the jalapeno, though?
Yeah, it was really good.
It was really giving
It's
it a
like
kick.
just two really extra and really nice dimensions of flavor.
Yeah, I would love to give you some, Michelle. I would love to be able to give everybody some, because y'all see this big old bowl. And there's just us here. Nothing here but us chickens. So I would definitely, I feel like I could give some to everybody who's in the dang comments right now, and we would still have some time. If LJ was in here, he would put a little vodka in it. And we'd all have a little bit of that too. But it's very, very beautiful. And just overall, just it's been a really delicious addition, I think, to my repertoire of fruit salad recipes. Try something different every time. That's all I could say. Be creative, right? Be creative. It might be the recipe you've done 1,000 times. It might be something as simple as a fruit salad. Doesn't mean that you can't add a layer of creativity to it, right? These are all fruits, vegetables. They're all fruits that we have had, all of us, in the past. But this is a totally different way to have them, right? So we just did a couple of little boom boom boogies, and we changed what was pretty common into something really delightful. And that's what I would say, is just always choose to take the creative route, right? So anywho, that's it for me today, you guys. I can't believe it. We hit the 1 hour mark on a fruit salad. And I appreciate so many of you guys for being here, because I was not expecting anybody to be in here today. So I appreciate you guys popping in with me to watch this wonderful fruit salad come to play. Hold on 1 second. I hope that you guys will choose to give it a shot. Let's say being here now in the Philippines, I've learned a lot of new things about foods. Yeah, the Philippines has so many great foods. I love the use of spices. I feel like the Philippines is a great place, because I feel like the Philippines is a melting pot of so many different types of culinary kind of ideas coming together. So when you look at Filipino food, you're looking at so much of other world's foods brought together into such a unique way that is very, very just indicative of the Philippines, I think. But anywho, I appreciate you guys. You know that. Make sure that you guys stay tuned tomorrow night. I have something, actually tomorrow in the afternoon at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to be dropping a really cool video, you guys. I don't know if any of the rest of you guys are into setting a really nice table, but I have a really cool video. It's a nice short one for you guys that drops tomorrow. I hope to see you guys in the comments there. Also, stay tuned, because this Thursday for 24 hours, we will be running our critter cam, and best believe we'll be putting some of this fruit salad out for the critters. So if you want to see if the critters love this as much as we love it, that's a great place to find out, right? It'll be running for 24 hours. You can come and go as you would like. Again, I appreciate you guys for being here. I hope everybody has a good rest of your day. Your girl's gonna go have a seat, because I'm out here sweating like a crazy person. But I've really much so appreciated you guys. For those of you who are new, who stopped in, I appreciate you. I hope you find more stuff here that you love, and I hope that you come back. No, that's pretty much all I've got, you guys. So again, I will see you guys again tomorrow. I also have a short, I think, that just dropped. Feel free to look at that too. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And what is that? Bye. Oh my God, I can't reach the button from over here. I'm gonna have to come up, I'm gonna have to come in, and then it's just like boom.